Hello and welcome back. So we're out on the trails today. We've been out in beautiful Moab, Utah, and I'm here with Danielle Newman. We saw some spectacular things today. And Danielle, tell us a little bit about what we've been doing all day.
We have been picking up a lot of trash today. We went out and saw some amazing pictographs and some different lesser known trails, but we still found some incredible trash like a freezer.
Yeah, we'll show you guys when we roll the video for you. We did pick up, it was amazing what we picked out of the landscape, which is also very disheartening to see that, not only do people come out to use the land, but they abuse the land. So, Danielle, tell me about what you've been doing. Why do you do this? Why do you come out and clean up trash off the trails in Moab?
I actually do it everywhere, not just Moab.
Okay.
I spend a lot of time I love to explore and be in the public lands. And it all started because I lost my husband a few years ago, and my world just crashed. And I needed some outlet to get away and to reconnect and find myself. And I found it in nature.
Sure.
And so I spend my time exploring, definitely the lesser known trails, still like the fun ones, but the lesser known. And I just spend my time cleaning it, because even the little bits that we do will support public land use.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about public land use and what needs to be said. I mean, for me as a Jeeper and someone who loves the outdoors, I feel the same way. I come out to kind of reconnect with myself, with the bigger world. Nature has an amazing effect on me, and my being able to Jeep and get to places that are way off the beaten trail and see things that I just didn't realize were even out here, and the physical beauty of it. So talk to us a little bit about your thoughts on land usage and stewardship of the land and availability for land to be open for all.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so my personal viewpoint on this is that when we're out here exploring, there's things that we don't know are out here. That's the whole point of exploring. Mm-hmm. And you'll just stumble upon the things. And if we're, not using those routes and those are being threatened to be closed down or lose access to those, that just seems silly to have to lose access to those amazing things we've yet to discover for ourselves. And we need those places.
And there's so much out here.
So much.
Are you working with any groups to that point for land use and awareness?
Yes. So I am on the core team for the Salt Lake Offroad and Outdoor Expo. We usually hold that in February. This year it was the first weekend of March. And we're also starting a new expo in Boise, Idaho. And that will be coming in April. Nice. So be looking for those.
Very good. Okay. Yeah, so Danielle, tell us a little bit about, let's say a person loves the outdoors, loves being out exploring trails, whether you're doing it with your Jeep or on your mountain bike or you're hiking, whatever. What can people do to help the cause of land awareness and keep the lands open for all?
The first thing you need to be doing is researching for yourself. Check out what Blue Ribbon Coalition is doing, and really dig in and find out what we're fighting for. Check out Utah Public Land Alliances. Mm-hmm. Get together with clubs who support those organizations. And even check out SUA, Southern Utah Wilderness Alliance, and find out why they want to go around enclosed trails and access to public lands.
Get educated, in short, right?
Exactly.
That's our best thing. And do you guys take donations? Does that help the cause and further what goes on with these associations?
Yeah, so most clubs are getting together and gathering donations and then giving that to Blue Ribbon Coalition, who is fighting the court battle.
Okay, that's what I needed to hear. So they're the ones that are our voice in the courts, right?
Right.
Our representation. Okay, very good. So thank you, Danielle, for an amazing day. I saw some things I just was not even prepared for.
Same.
Which I want to share with you guys now. So let's jump in and take a look at the video. Our route today begins on Mill Canyon Road, with the first stop being the Dinosaur Tracksite. Right from the get-go, Danielle's plan was to have us both explore and learn things, as well as have the ability to clean the trail, lending a helping hand while reaching for that litter. As we set off down 10 Mile Road, it was pretty easy to look across the landscape and spot garbage. We just began stopping and picking things up. And as you can see, cleaning up the land brings good karma. here's a refrigerator that Danielle located on her pre-run. Why an appliance like this gets out here is anybody's guess, but it's time to remove it from the landscape. This was located quite a ways from the road. We were able to carry it up to here and then threw some straps under it, which made it a lot easier for us to carry. With the majority of our trail cleaning complete, we head towards Levi Well, and it's time for some exploration and discovery. Here we parked our vehicles and set off on a short hike. Danielle was taking us to an area that contained pictographs. As we did this hike, I could see the remnants of an old trail that looks like it was long, long ago used. Now it's time to slow things down, have a good look around, and walk among the ancient peoples who inhabited this land. And now we're in the midst of and can see evidence of where the ancient peoples lived. This was super cool. As we continued to look around, Danielle pushed ahead with her hike. She eventually found this incredible crevice in the rock. This had her looking next for an entrance into it. And here you can see the mouth of a large cavern. This is what Danielle had seen from above. And look at the scale of this. It contained pictographs all along the right wall. We stood there for several minutes in complete silence, just taking it all in. Next, we load up and head towards Dripping Springs for our lunch break. There's a very cool old corral here that looks like it's still being used during the fall roundups. This was a great spot to take a break from the trail, grab some lunch, and get a look around. After lunch, we load up and head off to whitewashed sand dunes.
The dunes provided a beautiful place for photography, as well as a place to play and, well, let's say get in touch with that inner hoonigan. You know who you are. Now it's time to unload all the trash we picked up off the landscape and take a look at what we collected. Wow. It sure feels good that in some small way we helped. So here's some thoughts as we wrap this video up. The land provides incredible blessings to us, but we've got to be good stewards of the land. If we value having access to these public lands, we should consider getting involved. Consider donating to organizations like the Blue Ribbon Coalition, Utah Public Land Alliance, and Tread Lightly to help keep these public lands accessible for all. A special thanks to Danielle Newman, Rockside Engineering, and all those who participated in this trail cleanup and adventure. Until next time, stay safe, and we'll see you on the trails.